we asked the Chief Election Commissioner what his concerns for Kerala was, and Mr. Qureshi told us that the people in Kerala are so smart that even if someone tries to dole out money, it's not going to work because they'll make up their own mind on the basis of whom they want to see in power. Dr. Tharoor, has the Congress decided who will be the next Chief Minister if the UDF does come back to power? That's the question voters in Kerala are wanting to know, and there doesn't seem to be any answer. What's the big mystery?
I think we'll wait till the 13th of May to make that decision. There are some very strong claims from people who are candidates for the elections in the state, and I think we'll leave it to the party high command to come up with an answer. But if I may briefly comment on my good friend Mr. Baby's points about the LDF rule. The fact is that even if we take the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, which the left did support in UPA 1, the fact is the left government in Kerala, instead of providing 100 days of guaranteed employment as the scheme has funded from Delhi, has only managed in the last 5 years to average 37 days of employment. So it's exactly this point. It's the failure to implement the projects and policies that are voted in Delhi and funded from Delhi that is what's costing the LDF dear. And I might add that one more point is that we have a lot of young voters now coming of age. Between now and 5 years from now, a good proportion of the electorate will be people who haven't yet turned 18. And they're not going to want to be essentially chained to the 19th century ideology being peddled by the left front. They're interested in progress, in development, in job opportunities, in employment opportunities, in investment coming to the state, and all of that the LDF has simply not been able to provide. That's why I think
Mr. Baby, one of the recurring themes of the left campaign in Kerala were the failures of the central government, you know, corruption, 2G, all the problems that price rise, all the problems the central government is besieged with. Is that because you were trying to hide your own failings and try and find fault with what the centre was doing and hope that people would punish the centre even though it was a local election?
You see, it was not to support the left that Anna Hazare started a fast unto death in Delhi, because corruption has become such a most important issue, and it has broken all past records. Bofors used to be a big issue, big corruption, or mother of all corruption, but that involved only 64 crore rupees. Now it is 1,76,000 crore. Then S-ban, it is 2 lakh crore. And we know how ministries are decided by not only the big business within the country. With WikiLeaks, we know my very good friend, Mr. Manishankar Iyer, how he was removed from petroleum ministry. All this information is coming out, and naturally the left will have to discuss these issues. The left will have to bring these issues before people. And this is not to conceal any of our failing, because there is no failing from our part. Because if you compare the 5 years of LDF and 5 years of UDF, people would definitely recognize that LDF government performed extremely well.
Mr.
And you will come out in flying colors.
Are you concerned that
you were an issue in the election?
That this national mood against the UPA government could impact, maybe the margin of victory would have been more if the mood wouldn't have been so anti-UPA because of corruption, price rise and what have you?
Well, you know, I am going to be very embarrassed meeting Baby a few weeks from now, because then when he is defeated, would that mean that the people of Kerala approve of all the allegations that are being made in Delhi? There are issues of corruption. There are major issues of corruption within the left front and the left front government inside Kerala, being exposed by constituents of the left front, one against the other. So I do not believe that in an election, an assembly election, in so enlightened a state as Kerala, they will be able to hide their own faults by pointing the finger to Delhi. I think the people of Kerala are going to vote out the left front. That will give them more time to come and spend with me in Delhi. So I'll be happy to chat with them over here. And I'm grateful for the backing that M.A. Baby and his party give me. But it's not a backing that I'm soliciting.
But what is interesting is how directly Manishankar Iyer has contradicted what his Prime Minister said when he says that a rejection of the left front does not automatically mean an endorsement of corruption. I think if you look at the Prime Minister's speech in Parliament, where he suggested that the victory of the UPA meant a rejection of all the claims of cash for votes, etc. So it's an interesting aside, if I may say.